What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Talking with the King. And today we're going to be talking about Green Lantern, the first episode. Alright, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so let's talk about Lanterns. Lanterns came out Sunday about around 9 o'clock. And if you was up, you probably saw the first episode because it's only one episode, so that's the only one that you can see. But that one episode told us a lot. It told us so much. Kind of. We're gonna get into it. Let's break it down. So, in this first episode, we see the difference between Hal and John. We see how John is a little bit more stern, a little bit more focused, a little bit more by the book. And then we see how he's a little bit more loose, a little bit more free, a little bit more careless. But Hal been doing this job for some time. I would probably give Hal Jordan about 30 years plus of experience at being a Green Lantern. And it's interesting to see because in this Lantern show, it talks about only one Green Lantern per sector. Well, we know that there's multiple Green Lanterns in the Green Lantern lore. You have Hal Jordan, you have John Stewart, you have Guy Gardner, you have Kyle Rayner, you have Jessica Cruz, you have all of these Green Lanterns that come from Earth. So I think what happened in the show is that in the time frame that Hal Jordan became Green Lantern, they only wanted one Green Lantern. But as the time passed, because we know that 10 years passed since John was training with Hal, which means that John had 10 years of not having the ring, but was studying under Hal. So it would be interesting to see what happened in that 10-year gap. We do know that if you haven't seen the episode, I don't want to spoil it for you, so you might want to fast forward. But Hal Jordan is dead. He's gone. Shot in the brain. Frozen away. Just at a football game that's nobody's watching because nobody's there. He's rest in peace, Hal. But John comes and he sees Hal, and the first thing he looks at is the bullet wound, and then he looks for the ring that Hal is supposed to have. Now, what could happen to a Green Lantern that has the most powerful weapon in the universe? The answer should be nothing, unless he is fighting somebody or something that is equally as powerful or that has a weakness to the green. Which means that either Sinestro or Atrocitus or even the Manhunters had a part in killing Hal Jordan. But what does this mean? It means that John would now have to investigate the death of Hal Jordan. We know that they go to that ranch and he's like, there's aliens and they're coming and the world's not ready. We know this because da 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 da, and this is that, and da 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 da, and blah 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 blah. And I'm not gonna lie, John Stewart is a dog. Like, he's a dog. I'm sorry, that wasn't called for. But he is a dog for sleeping with the enemy's wife. Like, that is. John, do your thing, my boy. I wouldn't do it, but do your thing, my boy. You a Lantern now. You gotta get it how you can. No, you don't. John, that was the wrong move, John. I'm sorry. Don't do it again. We see that John and Hal relationship is pretty much on the fence. It's pretty much rocky, and it's kind of sort of how Hal and John relationship was in the 80s when John was first introduced. They had that rocky relationship, but I believe that what they're gonna do is that they're gonna go back from present to past, to present, to past, just to kind of fill in those gaps between those 10 years that Hal was doing whatever he was doing and John was doing whatever he was doing. Now, I know a lot of people was hating on the suits at first, but I think we all can say that we are coming around to it. Lantern is the type of show where it doesn't need much to be good. They have great acting. The cinematography is great. The dialogue, the stories is great, and it's starting to grow. And I know a lot of people was doubting it in the beginning, but guess what, doubters? It's doing pretty good. I love it. I stayed up and I watched it with my friend, and we really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed it, and we was also kind of surprised. And for those who don't really know about the Green Lantern lore, I feel like this would be a great opportunity to learn about it and to, figure things out and to understand the characters. So yeah, I really enjoyed the show. I really liked it. I can't wait to see the other episodes. I believe that episode 2 would be more so of them being in the past and trying to figure out what's going on in the place where Ivan Sur fell and gave Hal the ring. So it's kind of funny, like a full circle moment where Ivan Sur dies and gives Hal the ring, and then Hal dies in that same area and then gives John the ring. It's almost like a full circle type of thing. But hopefully John doesn't have to die in the same place to give somebody else the ring. Hopefully they have multiple rings, because if they didn't, why would Guy Gardner? Also, Guy Gardner has a ring, right? He is a Green Lantern. So if they don't have but one Green Lantern per sector, then explain Guy Gardner. Explain him. I'm reading. You can't, because it doesn't make sense to only have one Green Lantern in that sector, especially because Earth is usually getting most of the bad guys, and it's usually coming from aliens most of the time. So Guy Gardner being a Green Lantern and John Stewart being a Green Lantern, I believe that in that 10-year gap that things started to change with Oa, and that the Guardians was like, okay, maybe we do need more Green Lanterns in this sector, which is why we have Guy Gardner, which is why we have Kyle Rayner, which is why we have Hal Jordan and John Stewart, and why we have Jessica Cruz and any other Green Lanterns that are from Earth. So it's really interesting to see how they're gonna play all of that stuff out. I'm excited for the season though. At first I was on the fence. I'm not gonna lie, I was on the fence about the show, and I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance, and I'm glad I did, because I'm not disappointed at all. So let me know in the comments what you think. If you think this season is gonna be good or not. If you have your own theories, or if you hate the show and don't want to watch it ever again. Which that would be easy because it's only one episode. But I hope you give it a chance. Also, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you guys think. All right, peace.